Jacob, we weren't even hot for that. I just went hot when you finished your sentence there because you were talking. And I was just like, we're not. I was just like, well, we have the camera on us, so we have to go live now. And we're just going to keep talking in the bumper screen here because Barney wants to come up, Barney doesn't want to come up. Barney wants to come up, Barney doesn't want to come up.
It's she's coming through a lot right now.
But we're just chilling right here, right now, in the bumper screen. Hi, welcome to TECHNOPOVERTY. I'm Henry. I'm looking completely at the wrong space for this camera.
That's right. That's right.
Because we're down here. So why'd you choose your prospector hat? You twisted it to look like a prospector.
Yes, because the headphones won't let me put it on normally because of like the oval shape.
All right.
With the headphones like this, I can still wear the hat and it sits on my head for the most part. Boy howdy.
I'm gonna enjoy the Chrono Trigger music for just a moment longer and then we'll get into the scene proper. Let me find my place in Black Flame. Ja, welcome. L-Man, welcome. 3-2, if you're lurking, welcome. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna mute us. All right, enough with the technical difficulties. Let's get to the show. Oh, she's barking. Open. She is barking. Folks, the door is, yeah, Barney, come on. We can see you. We can see your whole body. It's not even like...
All right, rare chance. We're only doing this once, folks, but I want you to know.
Let's see if we can, oh, yeah. Can you zoom in on, show Barney.
There she is. She's right there.
Do you see that? Well, I just leaned in front of it, so of course you don't see it.
Yeah. Barney, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Good girl. You did it. The princess comes, finally. Barney, come on.
She's doing, yeah.
Come on. You're so close. Come on.
Oh, you're getting our feet.
A little bit.
That's for the paywall, which we don't actually have.
We're just giving a little bit of a tease.
Giving away too much content there. Don't aim it at our crotch either.
Look at that.
Barney,
look at you. You made it. That's my crotch. Sorry, folks. Let's give you the bean. We're all here for it.
The Barney bean.
Barney bean. Not
crotch bean.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing.
That's up to you. That's you and your personal stuff. This bean, though, we bring you this bean for free. At no cost, just to us.
The National Review, said Mr. Schreier. It was Wednesday morning, and the sky outside his office window was a crisp and empty one. He flung the paper down on the desk, as though Ellen might need a visual aid to follow his tirade. He stabbed a thick forefinger at the article in question. She put her article in the fucking Review. Do you have any idea the shitstorm I've been fielding from this office? I just had Limbaugh pissing in my ear half the goddamn morning. Thurman's people are saying he's going to pull out of our endowment, that he can't be connected to pornographers. What did you do to get that fat-ass snob bitch so riled up? What the hell did you say to her, Kramer? I swear, you sent a Christ killer to do a man's job. He caught himself, squeezing his eyes shut and making a fist with his right hand. A vein jumped up at his temple. When he opened his eyes again, he looked a little more human. I apologize, Miss Kramer. That was untoward. Ellen stared at him. She'd come in early, only to be told at the front desk that she was needed upstairs immediately. How had she ever felt anything but disgust for this man? How had she sat under his roof for 15 years, cashing his checks, attending his Christmas parties? Film meant nothing to him. He had no interest in people. He was an insect, a beetle rolling a ball of shit through an endless wastelands in hopes of finding more shit along the way. In the same heartbeat, she knew who real disgust was with herself. She'd become so empty, so void of thought or principle. She'd run so far and so fast from her mother's voice on the other end of that call, from happiness in Freddie's arms, and from her fear of being made to take any kind of stand, that she'd become nothing at all. Mr. Schreier ran a hand over his face and sighed. We'll dump the film, he said. We'll take a hit, a bad quarter, bad year, tighten our belts. He pushed his intercom. Mrs. Overbrook, get me Dan Tate at the Post. Mr. Schreier, said Ellen, do you remember that archival work we did for the Graham Ministry a few years ago? He looked at her as though surprised to find her still there. What? Mrs. Overlook shouted from outside the office. What about it? Mr. Schreier asked Ellen. He did that traveling speech series about satanic cults and black magic and all that, dirty stuff. You said it seemed like a good racket, and I guess that makes me wonder, what if the board screening we had him or someone like him come here and introduce the movie? Mr. Schreier stared at her, his broad brow furrowing. She could almost see the gears turning under his thinning, colorless hair. We'll make an event of it, said Mr. Schreier slowly. Get a holy roller up there and get everyone in the mood. Make it clear what we think of this sick trash. Give them all a chance to bust a gut. A couple of nights in the city. The intercom buzzed. I've got Stan Clay on line 2, said Mrs. Overbrook. Mr. Schreier sighed heavily. He composed himself, tugging his tie straight, and buzzed back. Get rid of him. I want to talk to Silas Graham. Hi, I'm Henry.
I'm Jacob.
And welcome back to Technopoverty, where we read books as an excuse to play video games, and we play video games as an excuse to read books. And we just chat about it with you, the chat, as well as, what's going on in the contemporary and how we're feeling about things. Yeah. What's up, Kirsten? Yeah. We're reading Black Flame by Gretchen Felker-Martin. And so, to catch you up real quick, Ellen's been working on a lost piece of queer film. Cinema history, whisked away by the Nazis, almost destroyed. Ellen also is very not comfortable with herself. I've been saying, she's not comfortable with her own sexuality, but Jacob, it's more than that, right?
Yeah, it's really deep-seated and apparently generational.
Yeah, extremely generational. I don't even want to boil it down to like her religion and her sexuality, because it's straight up to like the stifled relationship she has with her father. Point is, through restoring this piece of queer art at her workplace, she's having to encounter uncomfortable and buried feelings within her past. And Jacob, you finished this book, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we both wrapped this tonight. We're going to read through the end right here at the beginning of the show, just to give you a heads up. I'm not going to read through all of the end. There is a very descriptive orgy of violence that I could tell you for hours what's happening in it, and it doesn't go down as smooth as interfacing with the aesthetics of the art. Yeah. We can talk through the plot here and like the themes and the ideas all we want. Gretchen has done very excellent work with this book, and we can talk spoilers, but trust me, the visceral feel of just hearing or reading this prose, because Jacob, he got the audiobook from the library.
Oh, it was so good. Highly recommend if you have Libby and you have a library card.
Yeah, you were praising the narrator last time. Do you remember her name specifically?
Not
you can go ahead and look that up while I look up the next quote to pull here.
I loved it.
And as we read through Black Flame, we're going to be playing Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. Although we're done with Black Flame now, the next book we'll be reading is Ursula K. LeGuin's The Lathe of Heaven, which, depending on how things go, this may be the last book of the Summer Scramble. These have all been books under 200 pages we've been reading this summer in an effort to just kind of shotgun a whole variety of things. And something becomes really clear here at the end of Black Flame that makes it click with a lot of what we've been reading in the nonfiction department. Prior to this, we were reading Paulo Freire's Pedagogy of the Oppressed.
Yes. Oh, and the reader was Dana Aranowitz.
Dana Aronowitz.
Yeah, Aronowitz, incredible. But like, it was a really fun listen and such a good time. And actually, right now, I am going to get, what was the next one? The Lathe? Our next
The Lathe of Heaven, the Ursula K. LeGuin.
Yes, that's what I want to do. I'll reserve that because I'm going to be driving tomorrow. It's going to be great.
Yeah, Jacob is going to be driving. He will be out the next few sessions. It might get a bit irregular here on the channel, but we're going to continue with the Lathe of Heaven. I may start up Mina the Hollower on the B-sides. There won't be any book associated with that, but we'll still be talking about Lathe of Heaven.
Sounds fun.
Also, Black Flame's very short, and I want to reread it because there's both like mechanical details I overlooked. Like I'm thinking about the other night, I was reading the excerpts, and it made me notice that it mentioned she left the sink on in the one instance where the tub overflowed, or she left a faucet on, and then later coming back to overflow it. I totally overlooked the leaving the faucet on, so it was way spookier the first time encountering that, thing. I'm just kind of curious where else things may or may not be supernatural, because it's left, I don't know, kind of ambiguous, I feel. Near the end, it becomes almost a hallucination, or within the character's head. I'd like to believe it's real, but there's a reading where it's like an inverse I saw the TV glow, where this is kind of like the dying hallucination before it all just stops.
Yeah. I definitely could read it either way. I choose to think that the Baroness was real. I choose to believe.
Yeah, I have a read on it too, where I believe that, because one thing we were talking about last time is we were hoping the monster wasn't just like her queer feelings, like there wasn't going to be like, we both had faith in Gretchen for it to not be that, so like it wasn't, which is what the obvious kind of genre like use of that like metaphor in the bluntest, like most unconsidered way would be, is like, oh, the monster, the bad things, like texturally, like, oh, clearly like the queer thing from the queer movies, so the queerness in you is scary. Like, but no, actually I think there's something to her, the terror being completely on Ellen's side. She doesn't need to be scared of these things, because, I don't know, something to me tells me they're kind of like the ghost of history that she needs to be in communication with.
Yes. It feels like it's, it feels like a generational curse.
Not just,
and you don't know why.
Yeah. And it's making me think of all the way back in the Toy Soldiers of Spring, when we were talking about Frederick Jameson and the, cognitive mapping, the maps of history, historicizing things. The need to chart the course of history and see causally how we got to where we are now, as to not go crazy or, be induced into a sense of like postmodern schizophrenia, as Jameson would describe it. And that's what's happening with Ellen here. There's so much beyond just like, the big hook when you first get into the story is like, oh, okay, she may be a lesbian and she's not comfortable with that. But then it's like, oh, there's so much more it's funneling out to. It gets into that really good space where it's like sexuality doesn't exist in a void. And like, it's not just one aspect of yourself you're hiding. It funnels out into other aspects of yourself.
Yeah.
Like there's not like an on-off switch on this one aspect of yourself you're hiding. Like if you're not addressing a certain aspect of this history, it's probably also elsewhere blinding you, just in general, to act in the present. To Pop-Pop's left was his only son, her Uncle Sol, who had died of cancer before Ellen was born, and beyond him were markers for Jacob's sisters, Maria and Wanda, and Maria's eldest, Hilary, all of whom had been shot trying to cross the border into Switzerland in the spring of 1940. Ellen had seen a picture of them once, in a slender gray album in Pop-Pop's study. Dark-haired women in their late 20s or early 30s laughing in the back of an old-fashioned truck, their hair in kerchiefs, Maria's hand raised to hide her smile. A handsome man, Wanda's husband, Chaim, leaning against the truck's side with a cigarette in his hand. Hilary, maybe 4 years old, clinging to his trouser leg and looking fearfully into the camera's lens. Chaim had gone to Israel after the war to join the IDF and come home 9 years later with his right leg blown off just above the knee and his face all scarred and pockmarked. "We've turned around and done it to the Arabs," Ellen remembered him saying one night in his broken tar and gravel voice as he and Ellen's father sat up drinking in the library. "We're pissing on their memory, all of them." She'd been maybe 8, watching through the keyhole as her father, facing shadow, smoked his cigarette in silence. Chaim had died of liver failure 2 years later. He'd made Janet promise to have him cremated. Ellen didn't know where his ashes had been scattered. She knew next to nothing about Israel. Freddie had never brought it up after their one stilted, nasty argument over Palestine. She remembered Bouvet's obsession, though. Her fundraisers for settlement building, her friends in the Mizrad Ha'utz, dinners with huge, bland Midwestern men from Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman and handsome Gentiles from the Mid-Masson Avenue agencies. She remembered the clouds of smoke that had filled the brownstone during the Six-Day War, and her feelings of unease at pictures of ragged, wide-eyed Arab children standing amid fields of rubble in the news. It's about survival, Bouvet had told her. The Goyim want you to feel sorry for these murderers. Who knows where they will get their photos? You're going to believe everything you see on the news? The Arabs want us dead. All of us. They're animals. Use your head. Why wasn't Bouvet buried with the rest of the family? Ellen had been away at college when she died, and she hadn't come home for the funeral. That had been just before the phone call with her mother. Ellen pushed thoughts of Freddie from her mind. She didn't know why she'd come here, except that she had no one left to talk to. She stood wiping snow from the knees of her slacks. A short way off, the chamberlain knelt in the snow, before a stone worn blank by time and weather. His black robe pooled around him, his sleeves trailing in the slush. The Baroness stood at his side. Beyond them stood another stone, and another, and another. Rows of nameless markers covering the snowy hills, and among them stood a throng of countless people. More people than Ellen had ever seen. Children, old men in fur hats, bearded rabbis, grizzly gray Hasidim, mothers with babies in their arms, butchers and tailors and photographers, soldiers, scarred and unsmiling, starving men and women, thin as skeletons, gaunt as mummies, an ocean of people, staring at her in silence. The weight of it drove Ellen back a step, and then another. Her foot slid out from under her, and she fell on her rear in the slush, biting her tongue. She tasted blood. There was no one, just an empty cemetery. Only the silent stones. Yeah, this is why I bring up the history thing, Jacob, because I mean, at this point I was like, oh, it's more than just like she's hung up on her college girlfriend that she ran away from and is now trying to catch back up to, which we're well past it. But how'd you feel about that when she met back up with Freddie at the diner?
It was a really interesting like gauge, and it's definitely something I feel like I've like it was very relatable.
Yeah. Where she runs into Freddie at one point. Freddie was her college girlfriend. It was a trans girl that she was not brave enough to be partnered with out and openly. She was too ashamed by her family. So Ellen's been lacing it up straight, trying to be cishet for a while now. Mm-hmm. But seeing Freddie in the modern day, in the contemporary era, like, you know, Ellen's what, 33, 35?
Yeah.
Somewhere in her mid-30s, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. Ellen breaks down and just basically meets up with Freddie. He's like, can we talk? And just tells Freddie, you know, I've been so hung up on missing you. I love you. Can we make this back up again? And Freddie's just like, I've completely moved on. Bye.
I hadn't thought about you.
Yeah, I'm a working cinematographer. I'm here working on a Rodney Dangerfield movie. I don't need to be here. Bye.
That was also really fun.
Freddie also is aware that Ellen restored, before working on the restoration she's working now, she restored the Klansman movie, the KKK movie. So, you know, Ellen doesn't have the best or known reputation around town as far as being progressive or in support of queer causes.
Yeah. This book does have an appearance from Rodney Dangerfield.
It's quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, tastefully done.
Aaron whimpered in Ellen's arms. How many times had Ellen come groveling to her father to head off her mother's temper? Would Aaron do it for Mallory when he grew up? Would he become another strange little Denzian of their family labyrinth, memorizing the layout of its endless, joyless corridors while his schoolmates traded baseball cards and snuck into R-rated movies? That's just the movie. That's just the Baroness. Yeah. This book's short enough and it goes down smooth enough. I think it's worth a second read. Or if you read it and then audiobook it, then read it, just because there's so many fun little concentric circles of details. Yeah. And it's not even like you're remembering the most didactic, like theme heavy parts. It's just like, oh no, that's the fun part. Like that's the aesthetic joy of the prose.
Yeah.
How many times did Ellen come groveling to her father to head off her mother's temper? Would Aaron do it for Mallory when he grew up? Would he become another strange little denizen of their family labyrinth, memorizing the layout of its endless, joyless corridors while the schoolmates traded baseball cards and snuck into R-rated movies? A thought occurred to her. Dad, why isn't Bubby buried with Pop-Pop and the rest of the family? He sipped his drink. Your mother always wondered when one of you would put that together, he said. He fumbled a cigarette from his pack and lit it, the cherry bobbing as he talked. Your grandmother was with the Judenrat in Lodz. I don't know, what is that? A council in the city's ghetto, set up by the Nazis. She informed on other Jews, their crimes, their movements. They were despised, of course. He drained his gin and tonic. In the end, she was sent to a camp anyway. She spent 4 months in Komov before it was liberated. He waved a hand. Your mother doesn't like to talk about it. I'll bring you someone else, she begged the Baroness, bartering lives like they were records she found at the flea market. That can't be true. The war ended the next year. Bubby met your grandfather Jacob a little while after, and once they married, she became a very private person. They came here through Ellis Island with your mother and Aunt Frida. She didn't want to be recognized at synagogue or in town. Some people knew who she was, what she'd done, but your grandfather was a rich man and he never went that far. Talk never went that far. Ellen thought of Bartok's family and their castle, and of the temple and the little town below. I'm sitting in the castle now, she thought suddenly. She cleared her throat. I didn't know. Her father nodded. He replied. He rose, the barest hint of unsteadiness in his step, and returned to the bar, snagging a bottle of gin. He refilled his glass, not bothering with tonic water. She noticed a sharp, bitter smell as he came back to their table. Acetone, maybe? Had he been vomiting? She felt lightheaded. Her grandmother had sent people to the camps. She'd ratted them out to save herself. It felt unspeakable. I'll talk to your mother, her father said. He sipped his drink and grimaced. Okay, Daddy, said Ellen. She stood, hefting Aaron. He was dozing in the warmth at the tent. Maybe stop after that one, okay? He nodded again, not really listening. His eyes focused on something far away. Ellen waited a moment longer for him to say something, but he didn't. After a little longer, she left. Wow. Grandma, why?
Yeah. Also, I completely forgot about that acetone bit, too, because I was just like, that is weird that she's smelling that.
Yeah, she's smelling the chemicals. My whole thing I'm with is that because the dad is, also, like, burying stuff, like, he feels it. He sees the Baroness, too. Or, like,
yeah, right at
or
the
like
end,
by,
too.
like, a transitive property, he can sense it if he hasn't actually seen the movie. Mm-hmm. Which... I'm wondering about the critic too, but the Time critic, I don't remember exactly. She survives by the end, right? I think she makes it out of it.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay.
Highly recommend this book. I can't wait. I'm gonna re-listen to it again tomorrow.
Jacob pushed free of the crowd and went to their father's side. Dad, he said softly, putting a hand on Bradley's arms, I think that's enough. Why don't you go sleep it off? Because I'll still have to wake up tomorrow, said Bradley, and all the manic energy went out of him. He looked old, suddenly. Because it keeps happening. Like waking up from a nightmare and you're still inside it. Kicking for the surface, but there is no surface. Let go of me, he jerked his arm out of Jacob's grip. Let go of me, damn it, I want my say. Jacob turned away, face burning with embarrassment. That's enough, Bradley, said Janet. She was on her feet, nostrils flared. You're embarrassing yourself. I saw something, he said. There were tears in his eyes. I can't stop seeing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I asked you here. I'm sorry. It's just that I couldn't do it alone. He took a container of lighter fluid from behind the bar. He had pried it off to pour the spout. The party fell suddenly and terribly silent, except for a single hysterical giggle, quickly smothered. Ellen's father smiled. He upended a steel container over his head, lighter fluid pouring out over him, soaking his shirt, his hair. He dropped it. "Bradley!" Janet screamed. He took his lighter from his pocket. It was silver, engraved with something Ellen couldn't remember. He flipped it open and thumbed the wheel. White fire raced over his skin with a hissing roar, billowing up in wild sheets, spreading to his clothes, his hair. He began to wail. It made Ellen think of pigs squealing in the runs of a slaughterhouse, pushing and biting one another in their panic at the smell of blood, some dropping dead of fear before they even reached the man at the end of the line and his little pneumatic gun. For a moment, as she staggered back in horror, the flame was black as pitch, her father caught in a twisting photo negative. The tent caught fire. Guests flooded back towards the stairs, pushing and shoving. Bradley indeed.
And yes, cursing screenception begins. So, girl. The audience doesn't see you, but I see you. You over there, sweet thing, get some water. Some ice water, I see. Saying hydrated. That's right, everybody. Drink some water if you haven't had any today.
Request a smaller screen and a smaller screen.
Yes.
Dana Arnowitz. Okay, Jaw got the. Okay, cool.
It's not quite cowboy cursing. It's prospector because it's sideways and the front of the bill's up, which makes it even more fun.
Well, it's not exactly Grauman's, is it? Senator Thurman drawled as the gusher took his coat. He had tiny eyes, piggish and deep set, and skin like leather left out and forgotten in the sun. A string of handsome young men in suits followed him like ducklings, and hulking security in sunglasses had taken up residence by the doors. From the doorway of the projectionist booth on the theater's mezzanine, Ellen watched Thurman shake Mr. Schreer's hand. Mr. Schreer leaned in to say something in the senator's ear. Ellen had been shut up in the projection booth all afternoon. It was dark outside, and her head was pounding. "New Year's in the city," Thurman said, laughing as he and Mr. Schreer broke apart. "Damn, this Yankee pot roast knows he's on the fire." The other guests laughed. They'd been arriving for the past half hour or so. The board, old, withered men with their dead-eyed wives, 20 and 30 years younger, dresses hanging limp from bony shoulders, bleached smiles fixed in place. "It's close," said a voice from the doorway at Ellen's back. Gloria Swanson, with a pack-a-day habit, and fuzzy, somehow, as though the speaker were a TV tuned to a dead station. "Do you want it? Do you want it?" Rachel's nails caressing her face. Freddie dozing naked in the dappled sunlight on the beach's edge. The cool steel against her cheek as she listened to the women in the bathroom stall, just inches from her heart, from the heat and flesh of them, breathing their smell. Ellen touched 2 fingers to the hollow of her throat, feeling her pulse race beneath her skin. Yes. So, it's interesting to me, Jacob, the way this is structured, because up until what actually happens, like, you know what she's gonna do, but there's, like, interpretations on why she's doing it. Like, Is this revenge? Is this self-destructive? Is this, like, a karmic thing? Is she... There is a sense of, like, is she not going to do it and just let Mr. Schreer get away with, like, selling this piece of, like, cultural queer Jewish history as, like, this satanic degenerate thing? Because, like, there's also the sense of, like, well, what if she's trying to plan something, she lets the film roll, and then the Baroness herself wants to do something else?
Yeah.
There's multiple ways. I feel despite being a binary decision of, like, well, what's she going to do? She's going to show them the film, and that can be, like, a good or bad thing. Like, there's a causal plot thing there that's, like, very limited in scope, but then, like, the layers of, like, well, if it goes this way, what does that mean? Or, like, well, psychologically, if she does this, how does that read out? It's very fun. Chat, she plays the movie for all her shitty employers and Senator Strom Thurmond, who I don't even know if that's his actual accent. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
The boys line. Was he part of President H.W. Bush's, Vice President H.W. Bush's little scandal that was going on in the Reagan era? I don't want to say too much about that, but I know, Jacob, you're into like the Franklin cover-up and
what was the last
all
name
that
again?
child trafficking pre-Epstein stuff, because again, this is a historical continuity thing. There is a system of abuse that has been in play for decades. It's almost like feminist theorists were onto something when they talked about the patriarchy and rape being the kind of like psychology of the thing.
It's interesting.
Interesting, huh?
Super.
Chat, she plays this fucking movie on all her shitty bosses, and we can't do justice to the prose in describing what follows after, but there's some fun shit in there. Do you have any details that you specifically remember, Jacob?
Man, it's beautifully disgusting. There's something about, like, the intestines unwinding. I'm trying to remember exactly how
I remember there's a horse that comes out stomping, and then what really stuck with me is there's a giant woman.
Yes.
And she grabs someone, squeezes them by the head, and it's all coming out from between her fingers. And there's like children crawling around on the ground, like eating the droppings up from that. Yeah.
Was that person who got the huge sword through the back of their
Yeah.
That was a very intense description. God, it was awesome too. Also, her stuff with like her hand and what was it?
Yeah, so Ellen earlier in the book cut her hand, like reeling the film. We talked a little about this, but the wound just kept getting worse throughout the book. And yeah, there's a description. It's like shitting, right? Where like the film starts coming out of her hand. The film starts coming out of her hand, like the film strip coming out of her hand.
That's why I really want to read this one again. Is like, it really is creepy and fun reading into like that is like the revenge story coming from her, like using her as a vessel for something.
Yeah, I'm curious to reread too, because so Bartok, the director of the haunted film, he had this ancient tome from his grandmother or great-grandmother, and there's like a really great description. I wish I had bookmarked it. I might have it pictured somewhere. But it's basically, I hope Gretchen is doing some kind of holistic universal, not like comic book serial style, but more like Stephen King or Lord Dunsany or... I hate to use Lovecraftian or Lovecraft's mythos, because just Lovecraft's, there's racism and baggage and stuff like that. I don't really want to associate that. I have literally all the Lovecraft stories. I have 2 tomes sitting in my closet, and one's like the complete Lovecraft stories, and then one's a bunch of stories he edited and worked on. Like he does have a significant place in like the cultural like aesthetic he carved out, but like I'm just kind of a guy who's like, there are more people working in the weird horror and the gothic horror space alongside H.P. Lovecraft that were also doing weird things. And too much of like that broader weird fiction sphere gets condensed into just H.P. Lovecraft. When people call something Lovecraftian, when it's like, well, like there was Lord Dunsany, there's William Hope Hogston. Getting way off base here. What I'm saying is, like, Gretchen describes the Black Flame, this tome, this weird Necronomicon tome of like ancient lore and knowledge that Bartok's grandmother had, and it's a book that like you have to cut yourself on its pages, or like you have to bleed on the book's spine so that it opens up for you. And it's just like a piece of evil magic. It fucking rules. It's like this high gothic description that just hits you for 2 paragraphs and leaves, and it's the perfect amount of time for that to be present within the story. I'm actually trying to find, I know I took a screenshot of it. Yeah, here we go. Bartok's mother was dying, a hateful old shadow, dirtying in bedclothes in her ancient, rotten chamber. At night she would whisper to her son of the secrets hidden in her books. Not ledgers, not the cheap philosophies of Fraser or Crowley, not even the Kabbalah with its labyrinths of numerology and layered symbols upon a millennia of infinity and interpretation. The old woman's books were many in one. All bore on their iron covers a single title in a language all but lost to time, a tongue that was old before the first mud brick was laid in Babylon. They are called together the Black Flame. He has read them. And, like, you don't really learn much more about what the Black Flame does mechanically for Bartok beyond that. You're just told, like, oh yes, his mother gave him this tome of ancient evil, and through opening it up, this is also why I want to reread it. I want to see if there's more details I just wasn't picking up on because I was just, like, on the roller coaster enjoying, like, the ups and downs.
Yeah.
Also, let me know what you feel about that. I developed a reading equivalent of 1,000-year-old stare by the end of the graphic climax. Yeah, Ja, you do become the dude at the end of All Quiet on the Western Front, the 2024 one, where it's just all about that 1,000-yard stare and just, like, being that maudlin about it. But Ja, let me know if there's anything you had in mind as far as what the Black Flame is or does, or yeah, because again, Bartok he used it in some way to do the real version of the movie in which real beheadings and such happen, and like, if anything, the Black Flame. I'm curious now. There's such a hacky kind of like slasher movie, like sequel hook kind of post-credit scene thing you can do in this book, where somebody walks into the theater and it's all burned down, but there's a film reel on the ground. You know what I mean? You're like, like if there was a film adaptation, I'd actually prefer it lean into the schlockiness of something like that. You know?
Yeah.
Because again,
the Baroness as like the new.
Again, yeah, too. Because again, when Gretchen slaps you with that description of the Black Flame as like this old and eternal book, I'm like, oh, where else in history has that appeared, or like where else in the future is it going to be? Like, you can do so much with that, and it doesn't have to be like a serialized like the adventures of so and so chasing the Black Flame, or like the same family or anything. It's just like it's a cursed object that lives on through destroying, the human.
Which would be got to be so. I want to see this as a movie.
Yeah,
so
same.
Badly.
I did it, Ellen rasped. She swayed in her feet. The Baroness turned toward her, smoke swirled around her, the light dancing through it. You did, she agreed. Ellen staggered toward her. She fell to her knees, blood dripping to soak the carpet. Her vision was blurry. She wanted Freddie. She wanted Rachel. She wanted her father, and the man he'd loved, and baby Aaron snug and safe in her arms. She wanted to snatch it all back from the flames, all her wasted years, her cowardice, her blind allegiance to her own misery. To dive through time and undo what Janet had done to them, what her mother, their Bubbe, had done to the ruins of Lotz, what the Nazis had done to Bartok and Ilya and all the rest of them. To make it right. Yeah, it kind of surprised me, but it didn't feel too out of left field that she wanted to like do something like she feels constructed by the end, because I thought she was just gonna be so miserable she like self-immolates, you know?
Yeah. So, yes.
But it's more that she comes to like recognition or terms with the monsters as like ghosts of the past, to go all the way back to like talking hauntology way at the start with Maximo. Can we go? Ellen asked. Her voice cracked like a child's. The Baroness came toward her. She crouched and cupped Ellen's face in her bloody armored palm. Ellen closed her eyes, breathing hard. In her mind's eye, she could see the movie. Ilya, still climbing those stairs. All the little tears, scratches, and artifacts she noted so painstakingly came and went. The doors of Hasdale opened, and she felt the wind on her face. Ellen opened her eyes. The world burned black and white. The castle loomed above her, the chamberlain standing in the doorway with his arms spread in welcome. The Baroness helped her to her feet. Ellen's body was whole, her hands unblemished, blazing white in the light of black sun. Thunder rumbled in the shadow of the massing clouds. This would be such a cooler use of like infrared cinematography than Dune Part 2.
Yeah.
Ellen looked back down the steps. Ilya was climbing towards them, and people covered the slope of the hill. Those she'd seen in the cemetery, the film's performers, the men in prison suits, little triangles sewn into their breasts. A river of faces staring up at her, and through the mass of them came a dozen figures in skin-tight leotards of slick black rubber, their faces hidden by tall, conical pittance hoods. Between them, they carried a naked Jesse toward her. As they drew closer, she saw his legs had been sewn together, the stitches catching the black light, his arms sewn folded across his chest and held down with metal staples. Blood slicked his skin as he wriggled like a worm, wailing at the top of his lungs. Jesse was the boyfriend who forced himself on her, and in general is kind of a shitty dude.
He was a piece of shit.
Here, said the Baroness. She placed the knife in Ellen's hand, her bloody fingers leaving trails of red across Ellen's palm. There was no wound, only a pale, faded scar that ran from the base of Ellen's index finger to the heel of her hand. It's almost over. The bearers brought Jesse to the step below Ellen's. They knelt and lowered him to the cunningly set and mortared stones. A light rain had begun to fall, and Ellen could hear her own heart thundering. She squatted down by Jesse's side, bending close to his ear. "A pig needs a knife," she whispered. A cheer went up from the crowd gathered there in the windswept hillside, loud enough that no one heard what Jesse Cavil screamed with his last breath. Ellen dragged the Baroness's knife across his throat, sawing at the sinews in his veins, and his blood run black down the crooked steps, pulling between the bricks and the soaking slowly into the splintered gray wood of their frames. Ellen watched him die in silence, hating her, his eyes mad with rage. Powerless, she laughed at him. Her heart thundered in her breast. The Baroness gripped Ellen's wrist and thrust up her blood-stained hand for all to see, and somehow the screaming grew louder, the sheer force of the sound pressing against Ellen's eardrums until the stamping and the braying felt as though it were pulsing through her skeleton. Others bent to wet their fingers in the blood, and the Baroness let Jesse's body fall limp to the ground. They smeared their faces, sucked their digits, danced in the gore and the muck of him. They fell upon the corpse like wolves, tearing and ripping at its still-warm flesh. He came apart in wet black strings that gleamed about the slick knobs of his bones. Someone pressed part of his tongue into Ellen's palm. She sank her teeth into the tongue flesh. This also reminds me of like Berserk, but from Griffin's perspective during the eclipse.
Yeah. Yes.
A hand gripped Ellen's wrist, and then Rachel was with her, pulling her close and kissing her with ravenous heat. Bite and suck, lick and nuzzle, hot and heavy as teenagers at a drive-in, Rachel's mouth slick with Jesse's hot blood. Taste of iron and copper, her breast overflowing the palm of Ellen's hand, her lips pressing a kiss to Ellen's forehead, a kiss that burned like a brand, that drew something out from deep within her, that boiled the air with ancient script, a name of fire written on her skin. Ellen screamed, but the pain was good. Dead things fell away from her. They burned into gray cinders. "Benjamin," the crowd thundered. "Benjamin!" So much at once, the flame alive within her, the cries of the multitude ringing in her ears. "Benjamin!" Her father climbing into that long-ago car with the bearded man, his friend, his lover. Her mother, expressionless, smoking on the porch. Ellen had a little bit of Jesse in her teeth. "What would you name me if I had been a boy?" Ellen drew her last breath, and Benjamin his first. He threw back his head and laughed, the black sun shining down on all of them there on the hillside, damned and victorious, dead and eternal, and he held tight to Rachel's hand as the crowd surged around them. Lightning split the sky. "Benjamin." He closed his eyes and smiled, blood running down his chin, and the thunder rolled over him, echoing his name. "Benjamin." The theater was empty, except for the dead. Cinders danced through the air over their hacked and mutilated bodies. Pools of melted vinyl smoked at the base of the ruined wall. Runnels of it were adhered to the felting and to the concrete beneath. Little fires still guttered on the flapping edges of the movie screen. A man lay burning in the front row, run through with a spear while trying to climb over the back of his seat. Flames chewed at his sport coat, a powerful smell of cooking pork and the rank chemical stink of burnt polyester rising from his body. In the projection booth, half collapsed into the theater below, the projector rattled on, teetering on an exposed beam. The fires in the walls had all gone out. The film slittered darkly from the reel. The can snapped shut, its lashes clicking into place. The lights went out. Black flame. Yes. Everybody in the theater burned. But where did Benjamin go, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder. And yeah, there's even rereading it there at the end. There's like the comfort and the ascendancy in recognizing like the fundamental shift in the world to make yourself comfortable. Like there's an escape there. Maybe it is I Saw the TV Glow in the same way where the first time I read it, I was like, oh, he waited too long and suffocated to death in that world. And I watched it again, I was like, oh no, he's waking up at the end there.
Yeah. Yeah, like there is the optimistic of like, wait a second, no, this is all happening for me.
I really don't mean to be like guy who only thinks trans things can relate to trans things, bringing I Saw the TV Glow. this is less about that, to maybe talk a bit about the Walter Benjamin aestheticizing, etc. And just like, both these stories, as Jacob and I were talking about just minutes ago on this very stream, it's beyond sexuality. It's about recognizing the currents of history and control and just continuity. Knowing where you're coming from, why things are the way they are, keeping yourself from going insane in that sense. Let's turn on Pipistrello and get back to where we're going in Pipistrello, which, to talk about not knowing the family history, what is going on with my auntie in Pipistrello, you know?
Yeah, a lot of things, but it's getting crazy. And I was equally uncertain about what the Black Flame is ultimately. At first pass, I thought it might be the curse of knowledge obtained after years of manipulating images, not far from sorcery, or in this case necromancy, reanimating an ancient blood magic. The importance?
So when they first bring up the Black Flame concept in the book, if I remember right, it's because like on a film negative, fire looks black.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of it in the sense of it being like some kind of historical burn-in, or like the Black Flame is like some kind of scar or trauma that's like, it's so hard-pressed you can't ignore it. And then I think the book itself is, I don't know, aside from it being a cool device, what it's kind of like, if there's anything more to it I read, I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of basking in the book. I legitimately finished this book 40 minutes maybe before we started this stream.
Yeah, it was so good. And again, the audiobook was only like 5 hours. It was a very quick listen. Like, you could listen to it in a day if you really wanted to. You were so inclined.
All right, I'm in debt to my cousin.
There's something about the transition of media from old form to new ones being related to trans identity. That's a kind of interesting thought. Thread. I can see that. The like rediscovery of. The thing I really liked is like going through with the older pieces, like the different versions of the film. Like some of them looked very old and cracked, like the work version or the version that got printed and sent out. But then like the actual negatives, I was like, this is such a fun concept. Just knowing that, like, how film is made, I'm like, for me, it was very, very aesthetically pleasing.
The process stuff was very fun.
Yeah, well, because it was like, I just watched this, was it Spanish language film Thesis? It was like 95, and like one of the ways that a character finds out like part of like this. There's like a snuff film they find out, but he's trying to figure out like what kind of camera it was filmed because it was a digital camera. And at the time of making of this movie, there were not a lot of digital cameras. So it goes into like a lot of technical details on what he's trying to use to figure out what camera it was. And I appreciated that because I'm a nerd. But it was just like, I like when movies do things like that. There's like one specific thing.
I do like, specificity of process. That's something I really like in older fiction as well. Elmore Leonard always blows my mind with this, the crime writer.
Yeah.
Because maybe I'm just an easily amazed simpleton, but whenever I read Elmore Leonard, he goes into like the process like a bail bondsman has to go through, or the process like a prosecutor. Like, just like there's levels of process to like bureaucratic systems and civil systems, like often in Elmore Leonard stuff, where I'm just like, I'm amazed at the level of like detail and specificity and like research put into that in a pre-internet era.
Yeah. Oh, totally. And I've only manually edited film once, and it was incredibly difficult. Man, never have, but would love to. Seems like it would be a pain. Like, knowing how it's done, like listening to.
Honestly, yeah, I do think in some ways, like I do not know how I would fare if video was analog.
Right. It was wild. Like listening to Walter Murch's book In the Blink of an Eye and hearing him go over just like how to keep track, like how they were keeping track of everything, like literal millions of feet of film for Apocalypse Now. It was just like, man, how do you fucking do that? Watching everything, it was insane. So this was really cool. Knowing that and then hearing more in this book, it was a really great descriptor. Great prose. Yeah, same. I also couldn't imagine having to restore individual frames.
That was some of the coolest shit to me because, like, I know in general, like, yes, film restoration is a thing, and yes, they actually, like, get in there and clean up artifacting and stuff, but just to see that in a narrative form contextualized, it's so much cooler than reading, like, a Wikipedia article or a nonfiction article on the process, or even listening to a podcast about the process from, like, someone who works in the field. Like, no, like, do it in a, you know, do it in a narrative. Make it like a Michael Crichton thing.
Yeah, well, you know, the theming, it was perfect for this. It was like, okay, film restorations, finding new horror. Like, it was just like taking a process and lending itself to horror in any facet that you can. I was like, that was so well done.
Yeah.
Great job, Gretchen. Love you, Buck. You're so wonderful.
I have Cuckoo to still read as well.
I just took it out on loan at the library too.
Nice.
Like,
I would highly recommend Manhunt. I think you'd really like that one.
That was the other one, I think, because that one I'll probably listen to on the road as well, because this one really got me in the mood for Gretchen stuff. I was like, man, what else have you done? Some good books. Oh, we got big punchy guys. I love how smiley these punchy guys are, though.
Yeah, I kind of feel mean for the last boss we beat up because he was so goopy.
Right.
Okay. No, I can't navigate this gap yet, huh? Yeah, no. They got me. Oh, also, there was that dude who was like, have you seen my Owl Brothers? And I did, but I guess I can go back.
Oh, it was the sleeping ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I just keep going for now. Oh.
Well, we're gonna fuck up.
Well, if I go back down here, this was behind the bomb blocks. I think I can just walk there. Let's do it.
Try it.
I can jump too pretty easily. Okay. What's south of here? On and on south of heaven! I'll come back for this.
Yeah. Just tempting.
I'm just stacking quests here. Huh. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I think I can throw it.
Yeah. Oh,
Do
get
this
over there
and grab it.
Hey, nice. So smooth.
Easy.
So smooth.
Oh, I can just have this guy do my work for me. Look at me, I'm a capitalist. Hell yeah. Thanks, dog.
Who's gonna help? Nice.
There we go.
Dun, 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 dun. Is this gonna give you the new heart, right? Or we do that last time, right? I think you gained a heart last session.
Yeah. I'm starting a new one here.
Okay. I was like, could not remember where we hit.
Let's go do that music puzzle.
Yeah.
I know it's a good Zelda-like because I see shit like that little optional music puzzle, and instead of being like, oh, this is like in the 3D Zeldas. After a point, I'll walk into a room and I'm like, oh, it's another shooting gallery. I don't want to do this. Like, and I just keep on walking. Here though, it's like, oh yeah, I do want to do this.
Man, like I want to figure this one out.
Fuck.
Dang.
Okay. How do I best? I see.
This is absolutely fascinating. Nice. Yes, Henry. Get it, Pipistrello.
Oh no. That was a tricky part. Okay.
It's like, can you start from the bottom and go up?
That's true. I'm wasting too much time.
I think. Oh, I thought I was waiting for you because you were going off.
Yeah, I am supposed to go the other way, I think. No, wait. Oh, okay, actually. Because I don't know how to get back in from that way. But let me try taking off from this way. Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Sure.
Oh yeah. All right.
I'll take it.
We like money.
Ooh, is this the end of the map in this corner?
Yeah, same person. Always love a little puzzle maze.
I'm not gonna worry about that for now. It just seems like a lot of money, though. I think that's all that is. Oh, there's portals. Interesting.
Interesting.
My... Okay. Oh. Cool.
Nice. Well played, sir.
Okay, there's some... Okay, so I jump and do that to do that. Okay. Okay. This is too complex for me at this moment. As you can see.
Yeah, you know, we found a match.
Yeah, that's some pretty tricky movement. I'll come back when I have more health or something.
Right.
Or maybe a better arsenal. Let's get back up top.
Let's see. With the catering truck exit trick burn, can you think of other ways for a president to abandon his staff and press to be bait on Air Force One?
Oh my god.
I'll go first. Switch into flight attendant uniform with a wick and walk down the stairs.
Yes. Coming soon, Slime Corp Residential Suites. Expected delivery date, June 1997. It's never coming.
Man, I do love the idea of him dressed up as something.
Keep this.
Exiting through the toilet. Yeah, get those slimos. Nice.
Let's keep on going. You wanna voice this dude?
This street is impossible to navigate. Look at all the huge craters. At least now those loud trucks won't be running through here anymore.
Alright, I'm just gonna generally go north because I have no idea where the next dungeon is. Coming soon, Slime Corp Residential Suites. Expected delivery date, June 1997.
Oh yeah, it was like 30 years later or whatever. Like, wait a second.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah, John. Emergency exit ramp into a hay wagon Assassin's Creed style.
very, very in charge of things.
Very cool. Very big man. Very not scared.
There's one of those owls. Oh, hey. Right. I have the around the world equipped.
Oh yeah, how do you wake them up?
I think I jump on them or something. I gotta get around this wall first. Nice.
That's right.
Yeah, I have powers, Jacob.
Yeah. Nice, and you can also hit cops.
Nice.
Yeah,
They respect
thank you,
me,
traffic.
not my enemies.
It's like that would never happen in New York City.
What do I gotta do? Jump?
Something like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh no, I fell asleep during work hours again. Is Big Bro mad? I actually saw steam rising from his ears. Oh man, I'd better hurry back. There's one more. Thanks! What's up?
No, I just love that. Like, oh no, just sleeping on the job. Well, listen, man, I would love to sleep on the job.
I think the other one is like around here somewhere, or down here. Let's see if I can get up there real quick.
Yeah, what's going on up there?
Oh, I didn't even realize I could just walk over here.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Love those little wheelbarrows. Ooh, cut the tarmac and drop him into a Mini Cooper in the tunnel below. A la Italian Job. Ooh, what about Mission Impossible Tom Cruise hanging on the outside of the plane? Ooh, or the Harrison Ford movie, whenever they have to transport to a different plane
Air Force
midair.
One?
Yeah, Air Force One. Let's do that one. Let's literally have the president and do it.
They should remake Air Force One with Donald Trump.
They should.
Like, okay, actually, so
I think you may be onto
because I saw a news article. I think this came out Monday that Obama's doing a books podcast because books are the new hotness now. Everybody's doing books. Wow, we got to the real estate before everyone else.
Yeah, now that AI is eating all the books, we're gonna start doing books.
The pioneers get slaughtered so that the settlers prosper.
Yay!
No, but like, so nobody remembers or talks about really like any of like Obama's entertainment output. Like we just remember as the dude who makes listicles now. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
everybody knows his
if you don't want to go to say Rolling Stone, Billboard, or Pitchfork and just see what's critically considered like the best stuff of the year, like you can find those listicles. You don't need Obama to make them for you.
In fact, he probably uses them to make his decision.
And then like, just after your presidency, seeing what happens with like the rise of Trump and stuff, I just don't, it makes it hard to buy the moral sincerity of any of these people.
Right? Like they were fucking smiling and having a good time, joking, laughing.
Also, like, it's a 6-episode podcast about just like very standard, like acclaimed, respectable books. Like, it's not like he's going to be exploring new books or like challenging his own curiosity. He's just going to be talking very like stated and curated about, you know.
Have you heard of Eat, Pray, Love? Yeah, he really.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think, I saw part of the press release, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy is one of the books. I'm like, you didn't know about that before fucking Gary
movie,
Oldman played
yeah.
George Smiley.
Which fucking great movie.
And John Le Carre, legit writer, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I would be very interested.
You want to be this lady?
Yeah. Oh, hello there, sweetie. Welcome to Grandma Twig's old key shop. I wonder what my grandson is up to these days.
Damn.
He never calls for me anymore. Let me know if you need anything, sweetie.
Oh, I can just buy keys.
Oh, damn. Shit.
I'll keep that in mind. Do I want to open this
Thanks,
thing?
Grandma.
Maybe I do. Let's buy that.
Hello there, sweetie. Welcome. Get those keys.
This better not be a dupe.
Alright.
Oh, no? Okay, well
To the
then.
front.
But I bring up the Obama podcast thing because it's also like he did the Netflix documentaries, he did the Bruce Springsteen podcast, like,
Yeah.
It just speaks to just a very, I don't know, the sense of political imagination there is very lacking to me.
Yeah, well, he's one of the younger presidents still around, I guess. So he's like, what do I do? He's not going to go and be a politician again, I don't think. What the fuck is he going to do?
But I was just thinking about that because I was like, yeah, Obama's like trying to do like in a very graceful, curated manner this like post-presidency cash in on like being the president, and like it's the same sort of hawking of like self-image Trump does, where like I'm very curious after he gets out if he survives. We'll just say if he survives. I could see Donald Trump stooping his so low as to playing a president in a movie afterwards, and just like it being a stunt casting where he's like, they got an actual president to play the president in this movie. Can you believe it?
100%.
Remember when I was president? Now I get to be like, because then he just gets to act out all the fake ass scenarios he wishes happened, or that he could handle like an action movie protagonist as president. Oh,
Yeah, but have some.
this is awesome. Okay. So we do this, yeah. Damn, I totally messed that up. I was like, oh, ha, ha. Master schemer me. Here we go, there we go, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh,
Thank you. That reminds me, has TECHNOPOVERTY opted out of generative AI
yes,
content?
yes. Instantly.
Oh, apparently it's still use AI for auto-modding captions even if you opt out. Oh. Well, thanks for the heads up. So fucking sick
Oh
of
my
AI
god,
shit.
what do I?
I already have intelligence. I don't need artificial intelligence.
How do I ever? Okay.
Ever survive?
Okay.
That's cool. I had to almost hit you.
Yeah, that's the tricky part because you don't want to pick it up too early.
The level design in this game is great.
Again, a Zelda game pulling this after a point, I'd be like, I'm fed with your bullshit. I don't need the heart tank. But like,
Yeah.
this is mechanically engaging.
Yeah, well, because
You're not just checking off. You're not just doing the arrow challenge at the arrow store to get the arrow bag.
Yeah, always, John. We will always not help our attempted overlords. Only muscle mommies. Only muscle mommies boss us all around, okay, people? I think we can agree on that. All right.
Do I go buy the other keys and keep doing this sewer puzzle, or do I find the next dungeon? You know what? I'm gonna keep doing the sewer puzzle. Wow, a game that like actually feels good to play and makes you want to like mechanically engage with the stuff and not just bum rush through to the cutscenes.
Yeah, right. You're just like, I just gotta get to the next thing. I gotta beat the game.
Savor this world. Alright, I can't keep doing this though. I don't have all the money.
I love how cute that bat is, though.
Can I? Oh no, I can't do this yet because there's the blue block on both of those. I have to keep going further. I keep referring to or thinking of Pipistrello as a rat, and I do need to remember as a bat.
Yeah.
Pipistrello's a bat.
He's a bat.
Okay,
Yeah,
we went this way prior.
Yeah, it was a kind of bat, Kurt.
Pipistrellus is like a type of bat, family of bats. I think they're like fruit bats.
Okay, that's adorable. I love fruit bats. If Barney were here, she reminds me of a fruit bat.
She does look like a bat.
Her batty features.
Very bat-like dog.
We love it. We love that little rat dog.
Maybe if I go down this one instead. Or, no, I did go down that one already. Maybe I shouldn't have bought this key, damn it. Alright. I was like, I'm gonna keep exploring this key puzzle. And I'm like, oh, actually, I'm kind of at the limits of exploring this key puzzle.
Oh, actually, wait a second.
Yeah, I don't think there was another way to go down here. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't jump over that, no? Okay. Can't jump over that. And then up there, it's just the drop down wall. Yeah, okay. I guess I will just have to use this key somewhere else and kill this guy.
Nice. Thank you, car.
Thank you, traffic. Oh. If I just leave that there, what happens? It stays there. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Does it... Okay, cool.
Excellent.
I have a theory. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. Where was that bomb? I'm gonna have to carry that bomb all the way over here is what I'm saying.
Would it show up on the map?
I believe, yeah, it's right here. It does.
Hey,
Nice.
Okay, cool. Thank you, developers.
Let's see if we can run this marathon, man. And yeah, okay. Crucial. Okay, I see. Damn it.
No.
Can it get back? Does it come back? Can I? Oh no.
No, what do we do?
What do I do? Oh, actually, I can do that. Okay. Long fuse.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
All right.
Well, never mind.
Everything's gonna be a-okay, boss.
We like it.
Cool. Not cool. Wait.
That was kind of crappy. Completely unexpected.
Yeah, I thought they would permanently, you know.
Yeah, but you know,
Well,
it happens sometimes.
but look, I got good.
Hey,
Pure
that's right.
mechanical mastery.
Goddamn right, take that, Elon Musk.
No one properly grilled him about his Elden Ring build, and that makes me very mad.
He's a fucking loser. He doesn't build it. God.
Oh man. All right, this time
All right, we're prepared.
we got this. All I had to do was step on this to not have to do that again. Oh hey, cool.
All right.
That's two.
Yeah.
You want to voice this guy?
This is my hiding place for when I get too stressed out from the construction.
Oh, that's nice. That's actually really cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the hard container. You chill. You have a chill time, man.
Go for it, chill, homie.
I'm gonna voice this guy. Where are they? Have you seen my fellow construction workers? I lost sight of the crew again. To top it off, I'm hungry. We were supposed to go out to lunch together, but we always leave me behind. There are a few good lunch options. Oh god, I see. Oh my god. Do you like burgers? Oh, I love burgers. You read by my goddamn it. I was expecting this dude to actually there's this place called Expert Gal in South Plaza. It's my favorite place. Bring me a burger. I'll give you something cool. I promise. Man.
All right.
Very, very, very asymmetrical in your dialogue, and you're very
this a
transactional in your relationships. I see why they don't hang out with you. sir. It's this place. Oh, if I get a burger, I can't like fast travel, huh? You know what? Let's just keep exploring. Because we gotta find the dungeon anyways. It's not like we know where we're going.
Yeah. More exploration is not gonna harm us.
Maybe I'll get you a burger, sir. I'm heading back that way, I think.
We'll see. We'll find out.
Path, yeah, POE. Well, John, that POE thing was a few years, maybe 2 years ago at this point. I don't remember. Good to see you, Pipistrello.
There's been so many things of him being a loser.
But when Elden Ring came out, there was a post he made about like Elden Ring, when looked at it in all its entirety, yada yada yada, is high art. Like it was just nonsense. It didn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
It's just very thesaurus heavy, like praise for Elden Ring because he was trying to get generic nerd points. But he posted his build and it was hog shit.
He's such a fucking loser.
I think it's kind of amazing how little like people have actually considered. His big thing this whole year has been, I don't like black women in Odyssey. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I know it has been like, you know, mimetic at this point that, you know, if you go on Twitter or whatever, like Odyssey chuds are gonna be bitching about it. Like it's obvious, low hanging. Like, yeah, of course there's gonna be reactionary dudes mad at the casting choice.
Because they love crying about it.
But the thing is, like, that's supposed to be like the tinfoil fringe paranoia of like somebody who's just like got nothing else going on. It's just conspiracy theory for someone comfortable enough to like be able to complain about and take in all the consumer comforts of like Hollywood cinema and just like American consumer culture, but like be dissatisfied with it in a way where they're open enough to whine about their racism without it costing them anything.
Yeah.
Like there's all this talk about like, oh, woke 1.0, woke 2.0 and like AOC and all that, and I'm like, Elon Musk has been tweeting just straight up white nationalism for like the last few months, if not the last 2 years, depending on like where you want to start drawing the line between innuendo and just like blatant like Nazi shit.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, no, like, there's no cancel culture coming from it. It's not real.
Yeah, cancel culture isn't real. Karma isn't real.
Also, he's insane for not finding Lupita Nyong'o attractive, you know?
Yeah. Well, he does. But his penis is too fucked up to do anything. That's why he's mad.
He's mad because Daddy didn't kiss him.
Daddy didn't kiss him, his dick don't work.
Okay.
I'd be mad too. Probably be a worthless piece of shit too, just like him.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. What did you know?
Oh.
How about that? Oh.
Huh.
Oh, but you can put. Oh, put a key on that guy. Right?
Yeah. Like so.
I was gonna say, or the pressure pad. Nice.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. 7 of those years with Calypso.
7 years having sex with the goddess being fed. Yeah. Sounds awful.
Hell yeah, more BP.
Nice. And also, I saw that too, the Cards Against Humanity, the Hero of the Day, with them doing, it was like the land that they bought a while ago to like save SpaceX came and tore it up because it was part of like that thing, and like legally they weren't allowed to. So now they're gonna make a statue calling Elon Musk a big fucking loser.
It's pretty funny. What's up, Ghost Bro?
Great. Thanks, Ghost Bro. It's my favorite cowboy hat. Thank you kindly, little partner.
Cool. We open up this part of the map.
Ooh, there we go.
Is that just the construction site again? I'm still over here, right? Oh yeah, no, that's that tower we went up last time. Where's my key? Okay, this part of the map looks pretty filled out, aside from over here, which I have no idea how to get to.
Yeah.
And over here, which I don't remember why I haven't gotten explored it. But there's also the owl over there somewhere. We're gonna fast travel down there really quick is what we're gonna do.
I suppose.
Call a taxi.
Call that taxi.
If I have the money for it. Yeah, 160.
Damn, 160.
To unlock it. This is my first time.
Oh, gotcha. I was just like, damn, dog. What is this, New York? Fuck.
Oh, I should see about
This
this.
is a taxi, you can just go anywhere. Love that.
I think the owl dude, the sleeping owl guy, is over here somewhere. If not, I think he's over here. I think it was no, that's that shore area where I was like, this is too dangerous for me. I think Owlboy's over here somewhere. Let's just go and see. If not, I think he's over here.
Right. Yeah.
If
somewhere
not,
in this
we'll get this heart guy. I just want to go south.
Yeah.
And go down to where the culture's a little different, you know?
Yes. In Prospector Gyration. Yeah, Ghost. 160 for a ride. We definitely got some damn surge pricing. But yes, in Prospector orientation, you're required to include Dag Napping in your performance. You know what? There is a snake in my boot.
And at Prospector School.
Yeah. There's also gold, and then there are hills. Let's be real.
Within their hills. Oh.
The crazy dancing just always trips people up. Man, have y'all ever seen... what the fuck is that movie?
There's a lot of movies. You gotta be more specific than that.
With the prospector dancing.
Treasure of Sierra Madre?
Yes, thank you. Treasure of Sierra Madre. It's like my favorite bit is whenever he finds gold.
I like
They
the Humphrey
always-
Bogart campfire scene.
Yeah, also good. But it was also like, I've never, like, I think that's where everyone gets their idea of prospectors is that old man going,
Yeah,
slapping his
yeah.
knee and shit. And I was just like, oh, this is like the one.
This is like what started it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was ground zero.
That's like the first time I saw High and Low, and I was like, oh, this is like every crime movie ever.
Dude, man, that movie's so fucking good. The smoke.
It's Batman.
Dude, the smoke.
Not helping me. Not helping me. Get over here. Come on.
Get over here. Oh, you fucking nerd. So close, nerd.
I guess if I had the deflect power on. Oh, I should have had the deflect power on. Oh well. No, get close. No, what? What do you even? Get on this.
You're not doing what we need.
There we go.
Nice.
I did it for money. I am working off my cousin debt,
That is true.
if nothing else.
Cousin nerd.
Whip badge program. All right. I should really look at my badges more, especially since I just got some more BP.
Right.
But also, that wasn't the owl guy wasn't there. Where the fuck was that owl?
Where's that goddamn
Where's
owl?
that goddamn owl? He was sleeping. Is it over? No, it's not over here.
I feel
It's
like it was
not.
more
It's not over here.
west.
He's like. You think more west? Is it over here?
I feel like he's kind of like
I feel
middle
he's.
left.
Yeah, I feel he's right here. Also, I got my jump powers now. I think I can go up here, so maybe we should go that way.
Yeah, fuck it, give it a shot. Yeah, I feel like
Did I already get this heart piece? Is that what that's checking off, or did I already get the witch thing? I think I already got the witch thing because the heart piece. Yeah, heart pieces just go off the map. It appears.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go hit this heart piece and then see if we can get this square and see if that fucking sleeping owl's over
That's
there.
like goddamn sick.
Look at us just running errands.
Right? You just gotta run around, get shit done. Happens every time.
Oh, what's going on over here? I'm gonna be Pippo, you be the other cousin. Right there, yes.
Hippo, are you done?
Oh, Mr. Pipistrello, sir. We were just completely overcome with curiosity regarding the object, sir. Forgive our intrusion. Are these the things carrying the Madam's soul energy?
Don't mind us, Pippin. We were doing some housekeeping and wiping the dust off. The mega batteries, you know. These are certainly devastating times for the family, but trust me, we'll most definitely pull through.
Okay, I'll be getting back to my workshop now, sir. Please excuse me. Yo.
I'll be at my desk, Pippin. See ya.
Yo, if they're down to rebel against Auntie with me,
Oh shit. We're unionizing?
yeah, right?
In Ghost Bro, they're not beetles, they are bats.
Yeah.
Very cutesy, weird bats.
Blueprints. Oh, yeah, blueprints actually cost a lot, which is why I haven't done it yet. Got it.
Damn, that's a lot of powers.
Yeah, I wish I knew what those were. I want this guy, but damn.
Power while you're on the ground, material speed prevents it.
I actually think decreasing its speed would be a good thing because then it would move slower when it's doing the bouncy stuff, you know? That might be easier to control.
Oh, got you.
But for now...
Do one of the other ones. Oh no.
Search for enemies. I like seeing their health bar too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So show me what you got.
I'll be back when I'm out of debt with you, cuz. Show me what you've got.
At least your cousins are pretty cool, it seems.
Yeah, I like where this is going. I think there's something interesting to consider too with this game. I think the writing is very good. Popcorn, but because it's like in a Zelda-like convention, it's maybe not as noticed as, say, a game that's like heavily cutscene spewing at you.
Yeah.
Hey kid, would you like some popcorn? Just $15 for a bucket. Not right now.
Yeah, dog, you ain't even AMC.
Wait, I think there was a bird that wanted popcorn somewhere, right?
Yeah. Fuck, where was that bird?
Actually, I think he's like way over somewhere else. Not gonna overthink it. I'm not gonna sweat it. What I'm gonna do is get this heart piece. Have I been down this sewer? Pretty sure I have been down this sewer. Thoroughly.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been down here. Yeah, Ghost Bro, it's a whole furry metropolis.
We love it.
And the cops are bats because they're trying to get my fruit.
Oh, they're bees, yeah.
Or yeah, the cops are bees. I'm the bat.
Bees.
I already went down here, right? Oh, what's over there, I wonder? But also, I don't want to navigate this room. I'll consider that later. Yeah, this way. Let's first go see if our hunch about that owl was right. Oh. And then if we remember where that owl is he over... Where the fuck was that owl, Jacob?
It was like up and to the right, somewhere around there-ish. Right, because wasn't he in a dungeon?
He was near the approach to the second dungeon, so he's somewhere in this area, if I remember right.
The little construction piece.
I think so. I think he's over here. Yeah, because I think he's over here, and whatever he does gets us up here. We'll see. We'll see in time.
Gotcha. Hey!
Nice.
Okay.
Yes, sir. What is it, sir? Oh, goodness me, you're not big, bro. He's been looking for you, though. Looking for the wall. That was today. I'm gonna head back to the job site right away. Our big bro's gonna yank the mustache out of my face.
You see, Pippet, it's better to be feared than loved.
You wish. I think people are just grossed out by your wrinkly face.
Damn. take that.
Talking
Auntie.
back to her, Pippin.
You dirty old
Fuck.
bitch.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go for that heart container. We'll find the owl. Let's go to the unexplored space.
Hell yeah.
The unexplored space.
What is it? Gyro. I'm trying to think about what the gameplay reminds me of, but it isn't Zelda. Kirsten. Ooh, Earthbound maybe. I could totally see a little bit of Earthbound.
Welcome to the street market, my friend. Delicious apples, just $4 a piece. They're so bulky they even work as paperweights. I see. Okay, can I just buy a bunch? No? Okay. Well then... Oh.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, jeez. Alright. Dang. Dang, how do I get that far? I can't do anything here yet, I think. Oh, shit. Am I stuck over here?
Okay.
No, I can get over here. No, I can't. Where do I start? Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll just remember that. Let's go find that owl.
Yeah.
And get that heart container. Maybe go to that underground sewer area.
Yeah, so we can find.
Can I get there? No, not yet. All right, then sewer, then owl. I should be doing this. Oh yeah, Pigeon Lady, what do you know?
Hey.
Oh, hello there, dearie. Is it just me or have the tremors ceased at last? The tremors were terribly unsettling. I was worried for everyone's safety in this crowded district. Perhaps the tremors at least serve to shake things a bit for those busy people's monotonous day-to-days. Maybe people will snap out of their obsession with work and start spending their time with their families more. Wow.
Huh.
What are you really thinking? I want to go down here because I believe. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, okay. Tense. Haha, okay.
This city reminds me of Frank's Adventure, though, for the Flash heads. And it's been forever.
Yeah,
since
there's some
Flash
pretty
games.
classic Flash game principles at play here.
Really love it. Whoa.
Wow, all right.
That was awesome.
Sweet. It's just straight up a badge. Angled badge, eh?
Use the basic yo-yo attacks power with each consecutive diagonal bounce.
Nice.
Ooh. That'd be cool.
Dang, so that does like massive damage.
Oh, you go to that little workbench right there and make one.
Yeah, if you want to test it out.
Fuck them boys up.
How much does it cost? There we go. Yeah, I do like having strong yo-yo.
strong are you? Good. Damn, 2 hits too. Alright, that was nice.
And our debt's paid off to our cousin.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Nice. All right. See that too. Like, since a reward can be a badge and a badge can do many things, it's not just like you're getting an arrow expansion, you're getting a bomb expansion, you're getting a heart expansion, you're getting a magic expansion. It's like, who knows what wacky stat altering thing I can get next.
Yeah.
669.
Yo, Pippin, I see you're paid out all your debt.
Yes, I did. Upgrades mine. I want more upgrades, cuz. Let's put me back in debt.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I want more PP.
1200.
Oh man, I still need a lot of money to get more badges though, but luckily.
So one of these is gonna be for like getting some bang, some coin, you know? We need that extra coin, y'all.
Yeah. I do want that post damage and vulnerability.
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about that. Okay. I'm gonna be short of heart for a little bit, eh? Alright. The wall is over here. How can I best get over there? This way. No, actually. Yeah, alright.
Hey, okay.
Be prepared to voice one of them, I guess.
Got him.
Yeah, be the main one.
Oh, it seems like you rounded up both my lazy brothers. Stop yawning, get to work. Get ready, bros.
Yikes, okay. Let's bring it down. Thank you. Dang, they were like glowing.
Yeah, it's done. The wall's been brought down.
We did it.
Do you see, my brothers? The work, it enables the soul.
Was that all? Can we get back to sleep now? Oh, Earthbound was mentioned, but like this is, very much trying to channel GBA games, and like Mother 3 is a Game Boy Advance game and is also a very good video game. Mother 3, the sequel to Earthbound. Earthbound's actually Mother 2 in Japan,
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Earthbound, you mean Mother 2?
Mother 2? Yeah, we're that cool.
Oh man, look at this cool. It's the cool guy.
Oh, the cool guy. We got Shard. From British Petroleum, cool. I mean, yo, kid, you found my hideout. Remember me? You really helped me out in that police department.
Okay, what do I use this diamond for though, dude?
Yeah, dog, can I steal this shit from you? Is that cool?
I think I can just take it. He doesn't seem very bothered by me having it.
It's like, alright, that's cool.
But first I'm gonna take all this money.
Let's try to get all that money. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got for us?
I don't remember if anyone's mentioned doing anything with a diamond, but we have a diamond.
Right? Is it like something you can give to like your cousin or something, or?
Maybe we gotta go more south. No, we gotta go more north too, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say too, the one thing I do remember about the popcorn now is remember that all the pigeons love going after the popcorn.
Yeah, I remember there being another toucan somewhere too that I think specifically wanted the popcorn.
I feel like it's in like the north, like the middle of the north section kind of thing.
Something like that, yeah. We're gonna fast travel in a moment though. It's about that time to break. And I want to see if we can consciously find like the next dungeon. I don't remember if my aunt told me specifically anything about where to go.
Yeah, there hasn't been an auntie tip in a minute.
Suspicious auntie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I came down here.
Just check it out, scoping the place out.
Nothing, no word for the diamond?
Nope. What about the...
You're just explaining the debt system to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening was for the Game Boy, actually. Actually,
what?
But yes, no, Link's Awakening is also the best 2D Zelda, and this is very much in line with it. That's what kind of drew me to it. Like, this and Me and the Hollow both are channeling, like, those Zeldas. Mm-hmm. The Game Boy Advance Zelda was Minish Cap, which this does feel in line with, although I remember Minish Cap feeling like a very tedious game to me, and I'm very glad that this is much more... Not just the writing is good and interesting and less stale than like the Zelda-isms, but also like the world design. Like you aren't just like roaming a field with a sword going in caves. You're going around a city and there's a lot of dialogue happening. I haven't been doing a lot of overworld combat. There's like just a lot of good interaction shit going on, or like platforming puzzles to navigate.
Really good world building for like very subtle stuff. For what could be just like set dressing and stuff, there's a lot more thought put into it. And you realize that the more you play it.
Like, we have just been dropped off into like the part of the game where they're like, okay, we held your hand enough, now go explore.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, again, I'm not a big fan of A Link to the Past, and I think a big problem with A Link to the Past is it took a lot of the mystery and the danger out of Zelda, because it started the trend that, you know, people bitch about Elder Scroll games that do this, but Link to the Past is the game that started the trend where they just give you the whole map and they just put bullet points that you chase on the map without any kind of dramatic or narrative context, just like go to these points, do these things. This is not that. This has now gotten to the point where, like, yeah, I was pointed to the first 2 dungeons, but even in being pointed to the first 2 dungeons, there are like little sub-quests I had to do to even gain entry into those dungeons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to explore more northward. I'm hoping by the end of this session we find the next dungeon, but it's getting that time, the camera's blinking.
Oh dang, yeah.
I'm gonna throw up that break screen for the bumper. We talked so much about Black Flame at the start of the show, which is probably why it feels like it's so fast.
So good, folks.
Yeah, again, fucking read Black Flame by Gretchen Felker-Martin, and up next, The Lathe of Heaven by Ursula K. LeGuin. But yeah, we're gonna go on break. You all stand up, stretch, smoke if you got them, be nice to your skeletons. I'm actually gonna turn off the Barney cam for the break screen as well, so these perverts can't watch us when we go mute.
Yeah, but I will give you this mustache before. There you go.
Wait, Kirsten, why are you mad about Tom Bombadil? Tell me more in a bit. But also, if you haven't been listening to it, you should check out the Shelved by Genre podcast. It's Lord of the Year. They're doing like non-stop Tolkien coverage, and them guys are good guys at podcasting. I tell you what, Range Touch Media. But yeah, Shelved by Genre.
There we go.
Yeah, Shelved by Genre, Kirsten, and if you like what they do there, they have other stuff. They have another podcast where they just go through all the works of Stephen King, and then they have one called Game Study Buddies. Just Range Touch Media, look them up. But check out Shelved by Genre. They've been doing Lord of the Rings most recently. It's been good shit. We're gonna take a break. See you soon.
Oh man, last night Me, Gabby, my girlfriend, and Barney all went out to watch the meteor showers.
How was that?
It was pretty cool. We only stayed out for like, I think we just did an hour because we were getting pretty tired, honestly, when we were first going. But I think I saw like 6 or 7, like within that hour. And then Gabby, I saw 3. Let me tell you, it was awesome. But Barney got to see a couple too.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Kirsten, if you're still here, Tom Bombadil.
Yeah, Tom Bombadil.
But also, we're back to Pipistrello, and I want to say, Jacob, there was a part in Pseudo Regalia where we just did not know where the critical path was. And I remember at one point finding like an optional power-up and just being very disappointed because the very hard trail I was sniffing down was a dead end and it was not the critical path forward. I've not hit that with Pipistrello, and that's amazing.
Yeah. Kirsten said, felt like he saved their asses from certain death twice and just killed the momentum of the story.
Yeah, Tom Bombadil doesn't care about anything.
That one sounds like this song sounds like a cell phone ring. Every time I hear it, I'm like transported back to high school. Like someone's phone is on.
Oh, shit.
Read an article about a take where he's the cause of the forest/barrow's downs being so deeply fucked. Like he looks all nice and cool, but it also is a corrupting force himself. Damn. This corrupting motherfucker, Mr. Bombadil. How dare you?
I think there's something to him also being out there in the realm where...
Where are you going?
That's not it. He doesn't permit himself to go into society because then he would cease these sort of like powers of control he has over nature. Like he has this kind of like absolute control over nature thing going on that it's powerful, but it's also isolating. Oh? Okay. I guess that works that way.
Do this. There you go.
Yeah, it's very interesting structurally because there's so much of like that first book where it's Frodo and the hobbits and them all getting to Rivendell, and you know, it feels meaningful when they encounter Strider and there's like some history and stuff going on there. With, I don't know, when they encounter Bombadil, it's kind of like this is the weirdest like of the like civilized peoples you're going to meet, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think it speaks to how much the Lord of the Rings structurally isn't like a Campbellian Star Wars thing. And it is a neat, interesting, rough edge that like Tolkien has this kind of like weird mythological character.
It's like a weird speed bump boy.
Yeah, the speed bump nature of it and like the immunity to the ring is almost like, in the grand scheme of things, remember, this ring is nothing. This is petty. I think Tom Bombadil's only interested in terrestrial power, if that makes sense. And like the abstract kind of like political power or like industrial power of what the ring represents as a refined product is just not. No, he ain't about none of that sorcery.
Yeah, trying to get past it, but had to take a break from it, so did Amy Poehler's memoir in the last Hunger Games book as an easy palate cleanser so I could come back to it remembering this is fiction.
Yeah, I'm actually, working through some Dragonlance books. on the side when I just want to read straight up dragon fantasy nonsense.
Oh, hell yeah. I've got Conan the Barbarian on audiobook.
You should, if you listen to those, let me know, because I have a whole stack of those to also.
Yeah.
If any of them stand out to you, we can always read them on stream.
Oh, absolutely, because like it's honestly really cool. Like this writer is a dork. However,
Oh, Howard? Yeah. However,
dork knows what he likes, and really good at writing about what he likes. Like it's very funny, like how machismo it is just in writing, and I'm just like, huh. No wonder, like dudes fell for this, like way back, like
yeah, that's the shit.
Also makes me want to go to Conan's Pizza here in Austin.
Yeah, actually.
We should do that sometime. Actually, we should do that soon. Oh, man.
That might not be a bad way to spend tomorrow.
Yeah, Kirsten Tinkers. How's Amy Poehler's memoir? And like, because I'm really curious about her UCB time. I'd be like super interested in hearing about that stuff. Also, that's another one I would love to get like an audiobook of, because I bet she probably read it, and that would be very fun to hear her voice telling the stories.
I do think The Lathe of Heaven may be the last Summer Scramble book. We'll see where we are when we end it. I might have some short stories or something to pull after that. But as Han Timber approaches, and we're talking about palate cleansers and changing of the tempo and all that, Stephen King's Revival and Peter Straub's Floating Dragon, I think, are the two books I'm going to focus on for Han Timber. Revival first. So if y'all want to get ahead of some of the reading, Stephen King's Revival is the first of the Han Timber books we're going to be reading.
Hell yeah. I love me some Stephen King.
I may read some Arthur Machen on stream at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Because I believe Stephen King cites The Great God Pan as a big influence on Revival. Machen is one of those dudes I was talking about earlier when trying to get across that there were more dudes than just H.P. Lovecraft doing horror at the turn of the 1900s.
Yep. Here you go, Marty.
Getting into weird and cosmic shit.
Yeah. What is it? It's very silly, but she has a lot of sections about her improv stuff in different cities, so that's fun. Hell yeah. Yeah. Tell you, that book I just listened to, The Comedian, or The Comedian's Bastards, Scoundrels, and I forget the full title, but really, really good, fun section just talking a little bit about UCB. I love Amy Poehler. She's hilarious.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield. Dude, Rodney Dangerfield also was a scammer, which is really funny. Like, he was like federally indicted for, he was part of like some scam for like, they were doing something, it was like they were selling shitty steel under like the guise of, it was like explicitly towards like, the steel was marketed to be American made to help veterans and like give them things, but really they were like taking loans out and just like giving people really subpar steel to work with for like their roofs. And I think he only got out because he flipped on everybody. But it was like this really big deal, which is why he goes by Rodney Dangerfield. It wasn't just his stage name, it was like him trying to fucking escape his past.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, super fucking interesting.
Wait, so I just came in a circle.
What's that, Chris? E.A. Nasir?
Oh yeah, the poor copper salesman.
Yes.
His first written like complaint on tablet.
That's right, yes. Fuck, that's so funny. Yeah, no, Rodney, honestly, I want to watch more Rodney Dangerfield stuff now.
This key's not needed here. I already got that other thing. Okay, so I can't go that way. Maybe I should just go that way.
Do you want to go outside? No.
Yeah, Barney, how you doing, girl?
I don't know. She doesn't want me bothering her. No, but you're so cute, Marty. Literally everybody loves you, and it's very unfortunate. It's very tiring.
What's up here? Oh. I don't know what I'm doing with this key. I'm just hauling it.
Ooh, back to school movie night? Hell yeah.
Wait, who's having a back to school movie night? What movie they watching?
Just Rodney Dangerfield movies is what I would do.
Oh, the movie Back to School, the
Yeah,
Dangerfield movie.
yeah.
I have been curious about it. When I visited my folks, my old man pulled up a scene from that movie on YouTube where Sam Kinison is like a Vietnam vet yelling at the class about history. I was like, I'm curious if the rest of the movie. Well, first off, I was like, damn, when's the last time anyone talked about Sam Kinison? Second off,
Dude, forever. Oh, isn't that comedian book? And I forgot who the other guy was. Isn't there a very loud comedian? It'll come to me, but it was good. So I learned about supper club. Oh, that was the fun thing too. The comedian's book gave me like a really good historical context for Kat's Diner in Black Flame. Because it was definitely kind of like a very common place of like all the Jewish folks hanging out, having like delicious sandwiches, but also like low-level comedians doing just like bits. I learned about supper clubs too. There's a whole lot to it.
cool.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff.
Okay, I can't take a key in anyways, so it's fine that I left it behind. But what is this place?
Yeah. What's that? Okay.
I'll be back.
We'll go to bed?
Aww.
Let's see. See what this dog wants. Come on. Oh, I know this dude. We're gonna get you something else, little pup.
I deserved that pitfall. I suppose if I wanted to get that one guy his burger, I could do that right now. And you know what? I suppose I will. If I don't die first, I only have one heart. Wow. All right, Burgal, let's do this. Hamburger delivery. Oh, I actually have some money I can probably use towards badges as well. Don't use burger as weapon. Got it. Ooh, if I'm too reckless with it. All right. Don't use it as a weapon. Got it. Keep with the flow of traffic. Yeah, not bad at all, actually. Here you go, dude. Ooh, the energy's back. Thank you, boy. All right, as promised, take this. A badge. What did I get? The candy badge. Life restored upon retrying the room, +2. Yes, okay.
I got some more water. Sorry, folks. I'll be right back.
I like the badges I have. Although I should pay to develop some others. Yeah, I want this badge. The Berserker badge. Alright. Increases my attack power while at 1 life point. Very good, because I'm frequently going to be at 1 life point given... Ooh. Alright, what do we want to do here? Want the attack power. Want the increased 1 life point attack power. Want more post-damage vulnerability. Okay, there we go. You know what? I'm starting to realize you can kind of like go with the flow of traffic when you fast travel. Like, if I just stay in this lane.
Oh, no shit.
All right, here we go. Now we're in fresh territory.
Okay.
Jacob, I will no longer get distracted by quote unquote bullshit. But can you do the silly voice for this guy when I hit A?
Oh, I wonder what's beyond this huge crater. The city's infrastructure may be precarious, but the mystery levels are through the roof.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Ghost badge.
Nice. Fuck, Jerry. I forgot I was wearing the hat when I was doing that voice. Perfect. We'll definitely have to clip that one.
All right. Pipistrello Industries. Hey, that's my family.
We know them.
Yeah, Auntie. Why can't I just walk up? All right.
Yeah, what's up with that, Auntie?
Before I do, I kind of want to explore over here. Yeah. I should call the mayor and get this huge pothole fixed. Oh wait, that's Madame Pipistrello is the mayor now, isn't she? What? That'll certainly throw a wrench in the improvement plan. Wait. She's the mayor and she owns the electric company? That doesn't sound right.
And she's the reason the public infrastructure is bad?
Well, if everybody just paid their rent on time, it wouldn't be bad, Jacob.
You know, it's true.
Which is why you have to support our small business tyrants.
Listen.
All right.
They need to feel like big boys.
I kind of want to run over this water here and go over here, but I wonder, is that bullshit or not? Nah, we're good. It's a game, none of it's bullshit.
Right. It's all very real.
That's my question about, like, when somebody's trying to outsmart the Odyssey, like, who are you trying to prove? Why not just see what fun ruminating happens within, like, your brain when you introspect and, like, intercontext it with shit, like... What are you doing when you try to beat it? Like, who's tallying the cinnamon sins counter?
No one, but they want to be cool.
If I prove it, yeah, like, I'm smarter than the thing. And, like, it's just, like, you can... I don't mind people being clever. It's just when you mistake being clever for being intelligent, if that makes sense.
Totally. Being clever is not intelligent. But that mistake, it feels like a boomer trait.
You can use.
It's like, oh, you had the last word. It was silly.
Manner.
So it doesn't matter how good the argument was.
Yeah.
But I fucking called you stupid, and that's ultimately what matters. Or I said something that rhymed, and now, like,
Dolomite school of argument.
Yeah, like very much. I was just like, gotcha, I guess.
I watched The Human Tornado with Philly Man the other day, and I love both the Dolomite rhymes, but also he has the least convincing style of cinematic kung fu ever conceived, and it's the coolest shit ever. Like, I want a fighting game where you fight like Dolomite, and it's like completely effective, but like the way it controls, you're just like, is it fucking really? Like, like, it just feels awful to get beaten by a Dolomite player because you know, but like it's like, no, that's a valid form of martial art he's practicing there.
Fuck, that's great.
Like Dolomite as a character in a fighting game would fucking rule.
That'd be so good.
Because you'd get like slapped down in the silliest manner and you'd be so mad about it, and then he'd just like do some rhyme about how out of sight it is to get the bite from Dolomite.
You're like, damn, that's cool. Like, let me show these jive turkeys.
Does extremely orientalist kung fu noises. Like,
dude, yes, Ghost Bro, Cyclops doesn't exist. Ding! I'm smarter than... I'm smarter.
yeah. Did you know...
It used to be a play. I'm smarter than it.
Oh, I need a battery. Got it.
God, I love this. Homer's so dumb. Odyssey is so dumb. Homer wrote that crap at Moe's. Hell yeah.
Oh, there's just a battery store right next to the battery slots. What did the game mean by this?
What could this mean? Batteria.
I feel like this is gonna be the thing where like, what is this thing? You're gonna voice it.
Whoa.
Welcome to the clients of Buggy's Battery Shop. I'm Puggy. I sell batteries. They're wonderful, reusable items which can slot in and out of your appliances.
How much?
Would you be interested in anything?
Oh, not bad.
Give us dash.
Remember how I was like, I'm not gonna get roped into some bullshit?
Yeah.
We're getting roped into some bullshit.
Back on that.
Yeehaw.
Howdy.
I cannot resist the call of the sewers.
We're getting roped into some bullshit, Homer. Guys, I know we're going home, but I heard about this really cool island.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay.
Damn.
Cool. So then
Let's go.
okay. I see.
Yo.
Then I can go back and get the battery and do another one. All right. Okay. I keep thinking those are dudes you can talk to, but it's like, no, those are hostile dudes. Okay, no, it's locked over there, so I need a second battery.
Also, what are those guys?
They're construction workers.
Yeah, but no, like what animal are they?
I don't know. What do you think it looks like? I think it looks like some kind of hamster.
Yeah, hamster, chicken.
I mean, I'm a bat. I don't know if the scale's really anything.
Yeah, sure, because there was that one giant pigeon that was like way bigger than you are. It looked like Arthur from Arthur to me.
Yeah.
True. Man, I'm really excited about that Wishbone documentary.
There's a Wishbone documentary coming out.
Apparently that dog was just a really good actor.
I can't wait for prime time. Robert Pattinson as Chris Hansen.
Also very fun. I love Robert Pattinson's voices.
Yeah, me too.
Like, he goes for them.
Okay, I think we're making progress here. We're like in a whole new zone, you know?
Damn.
Maybe something here. You know?
Damn, there's just water everywhere. The mayor. What is this mayor doing or not doing?
Oh, I came too far. Or did I? Okay, so yeah, there's the two sewer things. Alright. Watch out, Powell. Drivers around this neighborhood have terrible manners. They won't stop for you, so be careful when crossing the street. Thanks, man. Genuinely helpful tip.
We like that. We like that too.
Okay, yeah, I came this way prior. Please have money for me. I want to keep doing the battery maze. Oh, okay. Some sort of health badge, I imagine. Let's go investigate in this square. Huh. Whoa.
Ooh, nice.
I'm just so like mechanically intrigued.
Right.
Okay, I need an app. Oh, okay. Shit, I didn't mean to go down. But I need to get that apple so that I can weigh down the switch and then I can go to it with the key.
Gotcha.
So for now, I'll take the key and just leave it here. I do like that the map seems to track that, like your keys. And
Yeah. That's very.
I have no idea what to do with the diamond, but it's now on the map in play.
I was just thinking this game just doesn't punish you.
Yeah.
There's no punishment for being like, oh no, you fell asleep.
I mean, you
Oh,
lose
sorry.
money, but money is pretty abundant. There's like a debt system as well. Okay,
For
so we'll
sure.
come back. Oh, I should check the lower sewer.
I mean, like everything they could have done to be like, oh fuck, you forgot this over this, and now you have to go all the way back. You're like, this is really forgiving. In a way that like makes you want to keep going further with the mechanics and be like, instead of it being a grind. It makes it fun.
I think I'm screwed. All right, I'll just eat it. Okay, I'll come back here later. Did I already hit the thing? Okay.
Hit that D.
I must have just not walked in here before because this was a very easy one to get to. Is it a heart tank? I think it's a heart tank. That's a little hard on the top of it, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize they told you what was inside them. That's actually pretty cool because you can decide if you want to spin the key or not.
Oh, got you, yeah. Also, I'm just really loving the
so
art
far.
of this game. Like,
Yeah.
that telephone is so definitively a telephone.
Look at the glasses on this guy. I love their little dopey smiles. They're so awesome.
Like, this game's real cute.
Oh, yikes. You got through my security system.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Then you just fucking...
you're I guess you had a little flock switch? Okay.
Right. Also, I love that little, like, animated bar, like the faux glitch between the menus, making it kind of like... I didn't really notice that before. It's just like a split second of it. I love that. Good texture.
Okay, let's go back over this way. I'm kind of curious what's over here. Oh, also this jump puzzle. I can do the jump puzzle again. Jump puzzles, Jacob, they're back in puzzle form.
Oh, I'm so bad at jump puzzles.
Alf's back in pog form.
I feel like Crash Bandicoot's one of
This is the popcorn dude who wanted the popcorn,
yes.
and
Okay.
over here I buy the popcorn. Okay, it's good to just know it's marked on the map. I'll remember that later. When I'm not looking for the next critical path dungeon.
A classic
oh my
juzzle.
god.
Yeah, sometimes you just get juzzled, you know? Oh, that's funny that the traffic stops you doing that.
Yeah. It's an inventive
so
it's an inventive way of blocking out the path, yeah. Because I have the tools, it's just literally the environment's that hostile. Cool.
This game is just like super clever. It's really cute and really clever.
Oh, I could have been coming this way the whole time? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get this other heart tank.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sick. Another pedal. Damn, alright.
I do want those life ups because on top of it being just like, yeah, of course I want more health, like the penalties you can take.
The lack of penalties.
Oh ho ho, please don't mind the mess. Today's cleaning day, so I had to shove all the furniture out of the way. What are you doing in my house anyway?
Oh, golly.
Alright, so there's this sewer here, and probably, no, not that sewer there, but maybe this one here? I can peek underground, right? Oh, yeah, dude. I didn't have the, I don't think I had the bounce power before,
Oh, so that wasn't an...
so we'll cash in on that. I also want to see if I can get this guy over here. I kind of want to try the jump challenge again. Yeah, we'll see,
We'll find out.
Do it at least once. Do I have enough money? No. Does this cost money? I don't remember.
Ooh, foxes.
You want to take one of our spike roller jump challenges?
Nice.
You only get 2 life points.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about these. I haven't got that. You got it, boy. Nice.
Damn, too fast. I actually don't want to be in the corner because it can like stick.
Yeah.
And it hits and then doesn't hit. Oh. Okay, so it's a bunch of these guys.
And super fast boy.
Super fast 2.
Where?
Nah, I've had enough. I'll be back. I'm thinking the stuff I have walked away from, it's like that and the money on the beach where I was like, I just don't want to do the motion for this money right here.
Yeah, she's looking out the time. Ooh.
Any way to... Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if I tried coming this way earlier, I wouldn't have the power to get over here. Is that my second one? Yeah.
British Petroleum Shard.
My British Petroleum Shards.
We love this. Max British Petroleum.
More badges.
Hell yeah.
A classic Juzzle.
Everyone loves a good Juzzle.
Right, we're going down to the sewers. I'll see what those people are talking about later. We're all the way back at the first dungeon. The mall.
The mall.
The mall. Okay, but I definitely didn't have. Oops.
Oh no.
My aim. Okay. I need a thing.
I need a thing.
It's actually not that hard to carry a thing over here with the balance power. I just actually need a key or a weight.
I was like, you pick up that can?
No. Damn. I guess I should go back up that way. Could I go down that way? What was that? I haven't even tried. Because I can't go that way. Couldn't go that way. That was locked. That was a big gap. Yeah, we've pretty much looked everywhere else on the map except south and north, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, man.
All right, then. We will just start running. I'm going to run south first. Let's see if Pigeon Lady say anything new. My pigeons has picked up on a useful tidbit. Did you know that you can stall indefinitely in the air if you keep wall dashing between two opposing walls? Yes, but thank you.
Appreciate it.
That was a useful tidbit. Your pigeons are very wise, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of, that's like kind of
Pretty great. I do feel that while Link's Awakening started the Zelda trend of like being a Twin Peaks style and like every villager has a quirk dialogue, it's also kind of the end. I don't think Zelda ever really gets past it being like, I don't know, very shallow, not very well considered, kind of a slapdash, like whatever, they're zany, have them say a thing. Like, I keep pointing out like, oh yeah, it's genuinely useful, genuinely useful, genuinely useful. I think of Zelda NPC and I think of like Ocarina of Time having to like mash through constant re-explainers of like, when you pick up a rupee, you get money.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, just like very redundant,
over-
like hand-holdy messaging. Whereas this is just like, yo, I don't think we said this anywhere explicitly in the text, but like if you do this infinitely, like you can stay in the air.
Yeah. It's like, damn, that actually is a thing.
All right, let's see what going south does for us, if we can. We may not be able to. There we go.
Nice.
I don't know how. I may not have the power up yet. What about this one over here?
Okay. If I'll ever get to land, is my preferred way to stay aloft.
Yes. Oops. There we go.
Hey,
Money.
get that money, money, money.
I suppose I have enough money now to get another battery for the battery puzzle. Oh yeah, because this is locked out.
Right. Let us in.
I like how bouncy these sprites are. Look at that.
Right? There's an animation for everything. It's great.
I'm not one of those, I better be able to see the hair on every follicle in Grand Theft Auto 6 guys, but I do like when there's animated inconsiderate details like that.
Yes.
You don't have anything silly to say, sir. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Is this some sort of... I think this is a combat arena where I don't have my yo-yo. I don't want to do this right now. I'm a coward, you see. Alright, I get to know it's there. Because it's, yeah. Marked on the map, of course. What about over here? Oh, just money.
Alright, we like that.
Yeah, if I had some sort of way of long jumping or like making that, I could probably go over there and keep exploring, but okay.
Yeah, because you can't use the speed, right? You can only do that over
Right.
physical ground, I guess. Damn it. There we go.
Going north seems to be the answer, but it also seems to be almost that time. So instead of going north right now, ooh, can I get out of here? Oh yeah, I can. There we go.
Nice.
I'm gonna do one more battery puzzle bit, and then we're gonna call it for the night. And then next session, I'll be going solo and going north. Jacob, we didn't get a lot of plot done tonight, but you know what? We're a big, strong mouse boy.
Yeah, but
Bad
we did
boy.
finish a book.
We did finish a book tonight. That is right.
It was real fun.
It was fun. It was a wonderful novel. Gretchen, thank you so much.
I love me some good horror. It was definitely a great way to get me zapped right in.
Yeah, you tore through it pretty fast because you just picked it up and listened to the audiobook and just bam.
Yeah. It was really nice because there's been a couple times it's been a little bit slower just because my commute, but lately it's been really nice. I've been trying to make a concerted effort to make time for this kind of stuff, so.
That boy does live a ghost, bro.
Yeah, Bad Boy Lives, man. I wish I could have one of those National Enquirer magazines.
Even one of the big ol', I remember they printed out like a big old coffee table size like compilation one. I always wanted to get that, yeah.
Fuck, that would be really good.
Wouldn't it? Okay, can I
missed that one. Can't believe I remember the name of the magazine.
It was a phenomenon.
It really was. We were kind of coming into like the tail end of it, right? So what came out in like the 70s, 80s?
I mean, we just witnessed the death of print media entirely, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I still technically work in print media, kind of, so it's around, but it's definitely not what it was. Although it might be coming back more now. People really want some physical stuff.
All right.
Ooh, good call, Jari. I will keep an eye out for road items for a show and tell when I get back.
Yes.
I'm gonna be driving through parts of Mississippi, which I'm interested in. My goal is to try to find like a drive-in theater to see Camp Miasma.
Oh yes, that came out this past weekend.
Yeah. This past weekend or this week? I forget which one, but yes.
Today's Thursday? It came out
Yeah.
last weekend, I believe. Well, anyways, it's in theaters. Go see it. The new Jane Schoenbrunn movie.
Yeah.
To speak of, I saw the TV glow.
I need to find the link because allegedly there is a link. Some theaters are giving away some free tickets to the movie. So you can get like 2 free tickets to go see it depending on like where the theaters are located. I'll see if I can find the link and post it in the Discord.
Yeah, talk about that on the Discord. Speaking of movies and the Discord, we will be watching something. I just don't know what yet.
I do want to rewatch I Saw the TV Glow.
I've been wanting to rewatch We're All Going to the World's Fair because I saw
Yes.
the TV Glow. I've watched it on quite a few times already.
I was just talking about that one the other day with Kirsten.
Yeah.
It's such a good one. So it also came up on a list I was reading the other day, so I'm mentioning it again because it's up on YouTube. It's like perfect. Also, Milk and Cereal. That's another fun one.
That's the Obsession person, right?
Yeah, Curry Barker.
Yeah.
I like his stuff. He's a fun kid. He got the juice.
All right, we got this. We got this. The Life Badge.
Life badge. Okay.
Just an extra heart. Just a
Cool.
full-on heart expansion.
Oh, nice.
Cool,
So
cool,
just
cool.
whenever you need it. Fuck yeah. All right. All right. All right.
I needed an object. I need an apple to drop on that switch there. There's 2 batteries there. Where was that other apple? Was it down here? It was over here, I think. There was an apple underground, is what I remember.
No idea.
Can't long jump over there, and don't remember what's up over here, but I probably can't. Looks like I have to run, and then maybe bounce off the walls and go see what's down there.
Somebody pour us in the water hole.
Yeah, we're gonna make one more run for the sewers. If we're gonna make this a night of bullshit, let's end it with some bullshit.
I mean, is there any other way? Have a rootin' tootin' good time, cowboy.
Right, I should see what all those youths are doing over there.
Go out on a BS notice, I always say. It's true, Ghost Bro. Careful of snakes in your boots. Man. There is a snake in my boot. I keep debating whether I'm going to bring this cowboy hat everywhere I go on this trip, because I really feel like I want to. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, hey, just a free badge. Skipping stone badge, eh?
Ooh, okay.
Allows you to skip on a surface of liquids once. Equip your new badge at work. Dude, that's big.
Oh,
That's real
That's a
big.
big one. We like that one.
We like them big.
Look them big.
All right. This one just makes me strong. I always want this one on.
Yeah, just big, strong boy.
Oh, that's perfect actually too. Okay, cool.
Sick.
Okay. I don't ever want to de-equip this one.
Yeah,
Oh, it's automatic too.
What's that? The
Like, I thought I had to like time the jump, but like,
oh, it's just gonna automatically do it for you,
yeah.
unless you walk into it.
Not, yeah, I have to jump into it, not walk into it, but yeah, okay. Do I have any blueprint? Okay, 7, okay, too much. How about refining? What does refining cost? I'm too broke to power up my badges. Yeah, 1200, but it cheapens it and allows you to skip twice. Damn, that's real. That's real nice.
That's a good one.
You're just like right here at the end of the session. My brain's just completely warped on like the possibilities of this badge system. You know?
Like, wait a second.
Wait, am I out of debt too? No, I'm almost out of debt.
Almost
okay.
though. Good night,
Till
Johnny.
next time, Jaw. Yeah, I'm debating if I want to fast travel. Nah, I don't need a fast travel anywhere. I know where I need to go. There's only one place I can logically kind of go on the map because I've been licking so much. So yeah, we'll end it here. This has been another night of Technopoverty. Y'all,
Yeah. We love you, techno hotties and thotties.
remember, we're going to be starting the Lathe of Heaven next. So that is Ursula K. LeGuin's The Lathe of Heaven. Next here on the Summer Scramble, as Jacob departs and goes on his road trip.
Yes.
We'll be checking in and out, seeing if we do any kind of special session stuff in regard to this. I may start up a B-side stream where I just play Mina the Hollower, just because I don't know how much longer Pipistrello is going to run. I don't know how much closer to September we're going to get before I start Mina the Hollower if I just do one game at a time. Also, Mina the Hollower came out this year, is intentionally styled like a Game Boy Color game, and is also very Zelda Souls-like as well. So I'm curious to compare and contrast, because the thing is, yes, this is a Zelda-like game, as we've been talking about. It's been doing a lot of genre convention stuff, but also like it's just so considerate in its specifics and in particulars that like it has character. It transcends just being like, oh yeah, you're doing like Zelda stuff in a Zelda-like setting, except you're a bat. Like, no, you're Pipistrello trying to figure out what the fuck's wrong with this city because your aunt was doing some shady shit as the landlord of the town.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much character to it. The writing just enamored me right off the bat, and
It's so fun.
yeah.
Looking.
All right, I think the Pixel Goblins are still going. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that take care screen. We're gonna raid on into the Pixel Goblins. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you Monday. Join us Sunday. I have yet to figure out what we're screening on the Discord. If you don't know about the Discord, check out our Patreon for more info. Y'all take care.
Hey, they're on. Thanks, Mask. Thanks, Mask.
Yeah, thank you, Mask.
Good night, y'all. See y'all.
I muted Jacob before he could do the forehead kisses, so hurry before the
Sorry,
raid
y'all.
starts.
Forehead kisses. Bye.
All right.